branded me a manic with a fever in my brain, dragging me through hallways just to wash away the stain of a man who saw the truth beneath the polished city veneer. Locked me in a war where silence is the only thing you hear. They put me in a circle with the broken and the lost, where sanity is measured by the heavy mental cost. I sat between two shadows in the common room light, trying to find a flicker and a reason in the night. One was fragile glass, heart shattered on the floor, grieving for a lover who walked out the swinging door. She cried in every shadow, felt the weight of every word, the kind of soul I met, but her spirit was blurred. And then there was the fire, a girl with jagged edges, breaking every rule and jumping off the mental ledge. A behavior they couldn't tame, a storm inside a cage. We formed a lonely trinity of sorrow and a rage. Behind the heavy doors where the sunlight never stays, we found a little comfort in the medicinal haze. Friends in the basement, secrets in the hall, writing out our stories on a cold white wall. Yeah, we're writing out our stories on a cold white wall. Yeah, we're writing out our stories on a cold white wall. Yeah, the heartbroken one leaned close, she started getting deep, finding comfort in my presence while the orderlies were asleep. Doctors saw the bond, they saw the soul begin to mend, so they moved her to a different wing and took away my friend. They said she was attached, like love was a disease. Left me with the wild one, begging for a moment's peace. Our rooms were side by side, just a cinder block away, watching how the staff would treat the patients every day. One night the male nurse had a twisted kind of plan, put a film upon the screen that wasn't meant for any man. Graphic scenes of cold desire, flickering in blue, mapping out the shadows of the things they meant to do. I saw him check the corridor, I saw him slip inside into the room with a girl who had nowhere left to hide. The heavy doors where the sunlight never stays, we found a little comfort in a medicinal haze. Friends in the basement, secrets in the hall, writing out our stories on a cold white wall. Yeah, we're writing out our stories on a cold white wall. Yeah, we're writing out our stories on a cold white wall. Yeah, I heard the muffle moaning through the ventilation vent, realized that the medicine was never what they meant. They take the ones who can't speak up, the ones they call insane, and turn a place of healing into a factory of pain. They pulled me to the side, gave a wink and a grin, invited me to join them in the predatory sin. They thought because I'm crazy I would lack a moral soul, but I'm the only one in here who's keeping his control. I'm staring at the ceiling while the system plays its part. They're the ones with sickness rooted deep inside the heart. They treat the women like a prize, a benefit or rain, while the records of our progress are just mirrors and a blank. My friend is in the next room, I can hear her start to weep, while the monsters in the uniforms have promises to keep. They tell the world I'm deluded, that my vision isn't clear, but the darkest kind of madness is the one that's working here. I'll keep the secret burning till I find a way to speak, protecting every shadow and the voices of the weak. You can lock the doors and you can dim the fluorescent light, but you can't kill the witness who's watching in the night. Yeah, I'm watching in the night, see the truth behind the wire. They call me crazy, but I see it all. Echoes on a cold white wall.